We've discussed the top 10 shocking lies that Prince Harry told to protect his wife, Meghan Markle. However, as we dive deeper into their story, it is evident that there are more instances where Prince Harry has resorted to deception in order to protect his wife and their relationship. Here are the next 10 shocking lies that Prince Harry told in no particular order. I'm your host, Shantae, and let's dive right into today's video. Number 10. Prince Harry blindsiding the Queen. Harry and Meghan left the palace in January 2020 after trying to negotiate a new part-time status while living in North America. They had discussed their intentions with family members over the phone from Canada, but were informed at the last minute that a planned meeting with the Queen could not proceed. The couple then shared their detailed exit plans on their now defunct Sussex royal website, which led to allegations of blindsiding the monarch. Harry clarified that he never blindsided his grandmother and has immense respect for her. CNN reported in a January 2020 article that the Queen had specifically asked Harry to hold off on releasing any statements about their future. The palace was deeply disappointed by Harry's decision to go public, leaving the Queen upset. While Harry may dispute the term blindsided, he acknowledges that he was asked not to post on the website but did so anyway. Meghan stated that their situation had been ongoing for months. She said in the Oprah interview, "I think in some people's minds, this was me going post." Harry had attempted to arrange a meeting, but it was rejected. It is worth noting that this approach of posting on the website was not in line with how Queen Elizabeth conducted royal business during her 70-year reign. Number 9. A poisoned atmosphere. Meghan faced bullying accusations from two PAs before her Oprah interview in March 2021. Their team strongly denied the claims, calling it a calculated smear campaign based on misleading information. However, Harry's account aligns more closely with the allegations against Meghan, despite his denial of her faults. In Spare, he wrote, "It didn't help that everyone was working around the clock. The press demands and constant errors overwhelmed us with limited resources and staff. We could only address 10% of the issue. Nerves were shattered and tensions arose. Constructive criticism was non-existent, and all feedback felt like an insult. Staff members would occasionally break down in tears at their desks. Willie blamed Meg for everything despite my objections. He parroted fake stories from the press." It is not clear what fake stories Harry was referring to, since the British media did not nickname Meghan Duchess Difficult until months later. The prince dismissed the allegations against Meghan, writing, "I've never heard her speak a bad word about anybody or to anybody." Whatever took place, the couple's initial public statement about a smear campaign did not account for the real-life poisoned atmosphere at the office they shared with William and Kate Middleton, nor of the real-life emotions of the staff who were slumped weeping over their desks. Harry's account that there is no such thing as constructive criticism and all feedback was seen as an affront and insult also suggests that there is at least some tension, even if he believes that taking the blame would be unfair. Number 8. In the trailer for their Netflix series, Harry and Meghan, Harry candidly discussed the press intrusion they endured as members of the royal family. He also highlights the differential treatment they received compared to Prince William. Harry states that they were happy to lie to protect my brother and describes the couple as victims of institutional gaslighting. Reflecting on their choice to step back in 2020, Harry wonders what would have happened if they hadn't made that decision. He recalls saying, "We need to get out of here." Meghan also shares the impact of stepping back on their personal lives, including the UK government's withdrawal of their 24-hour police protection. She expresses concern, saying our security was being pulled. Everyone in the world knew where we were, and adds, "I wasn't being thrown to the wolves, I was being fed to the wolves." But Piers Morgan revealed that security for royals is not funded by public funds or taxes, and certain members are entitled to such protection. Lesser-known royalties and those who have stepped down are responsible for managing their own security costs privately. Next up, media attention. In their interview with Oprah Winfrey, Prince Harry and Meghan claimed that they never wanted any media attention and only wanted to live a quiet life away from the public eye. However, their actions often seem to contradict this message. Just a few days after the interview aired, it was reported that they had signed a multi-million-dollar deal with Netflix to produce content for their streaming platform. Harry, for example, was seen participating in an open-top bus ride through Beverly Hills with his friend James Corden for The Late Late Show. This sparked outrage among viewers as it appeared to be a complete disregard for their own privacy concerns. Their ongoing need for media attention has become their form of currency, as it constantly drives public interest in them without them having to showcase any real talent or hard work. Number 6, she had no knowledge of Prince Harry's royal life. During the engagement interview, Meghan Markle claimed she didn't know much about Prince Harry's royal life and needed guidance to understand it. The idea of being a part of the royal family was not something she ever dreamt about or fantasized about. In fact, she claimed she knew very little about it. But later, it turned out she actually spent a lot of time researching the royal family and even practiced curtsying before meeting Queen Elizabeth II. This sneaky move made Harry think she was just a regular American who needed help with the whole royalty thing. As the truth came out, their relationship and the dynamics within the royal family got even more interesting. Number 5, she didn't want a lavish wedding. When Prince Harry and Meghan Markle got engaged, it was announced that they would have a smaller, more intimate wedding compared to previous royal weddings. However, their wedding turned out to be anything but intimate. From a star-studded guest list to millions of dollars spent on security, it was clear that Meghan desired a grand and extravagant affair. But there was another lie she told regarding her wedding. During the Oprah interview, Meghan claimed that she and Harry had a private wedding without witnesses 3 days prior to their globally televised ceremony. But Piers Morgan expressed skepticism as such a wedding would be illegal with only 2 of them and the Archbishop of Canterbury. The Archbishop denied legally marrying the couple, but did not rule out a private vow swapping ceremony before the televised wedding. Number 4, lying about not being able to protect Meghan from the press. In an emotional statement released in 2019, Prince Harry claimed that he and Meghan were unable to defend themselves against the negative press and that it was taking a toll on their mental health. However, just months earlier, he had admitted to seeking advice from his brother, Prince William, on how to handle media attention. Prince Harry has also been equipped with knowledge since birth on how to protect his image because he is a member of the royal family himself. It has also been said that Meghan was equipped with dossiers and staff to help her come into the royal family. So teaching Meghan to do that for herself shouldn't have been hard, especially with all the staff and resources they have to do that. Next up, Kate versus Meghan. Rumors of an argument between Meghan and Kate made headlines after the couple's royal wedding in May 2018. Initially, it was reported that an argument over a flower girl's dress left the Princess of Wales in tears, but Meghan told Oprah that it was the other way around. Meghan insisted that Kate apologized and owned up to being upset about something. The reverse of that story being out in the world was shocking to Meghan. Harry had never addressed the rumors about the fallout between his wife and sister-in-law until his new book, when he chose to voice his opinions about their relationship. He spoke out about the speculation that Meghan did not feel she received enough support from Kate in her early days within the royal family. Prince Harry provided evidence of text message conversations between Meghan and Kate where he described Kate's behavior as arrogant and rude. Per Harper's Bazaar, Kate allegedly sent a text to Meghan criticizing Charlotte's dress, and Meghan expressed her stress over the drama surrounding her father missing out on her special day. This exchange left Meghan crying due to Kate's unkindness during such an emotional time. Next up, lying about not knowing who Meghan was before they met. In a BBC interview, Prince Harry claimed to have never heard of Meghan Markle before they were introduced by a mutual friend. However, it was later revealed that he had actually been following her on social media for quite some time. Prince Harry previously made a statement in his book Spare that William and Kate were also fans of the show Suits, and it seemed like it was watched religiously in the palace. Both Meghan and Harry have this weird notion of claiming not to know who the other person is, but unless you live under a rock or don't have working internet, it would be kind of hard not to know who is who. Both Meghan and Harry have this weird notion of claiming not to know who the other person is, but unless you live under a rock or don't have working internet, it would kind of be hard not to know who is who. And last but not least, at number 1, lying about their relationship timeline. Prince Harry and Meghan have always maintained that they started dating in July 2016 after being set up on a blind date by a mutual friend. However, it was later revealed that the couple had actually been introduced much earlier in May 2016 at a charity event. It has been said that Meghan was actually in a relationship with another man when she went on her first date with Prince Harry. From 2014 to 2016, Meghan was dating Canadian chef Corey Vitatello, and they became serious, even living in a townhouse together. From 2014 to 2016, Meghan was dating Canadian chef Corey Vitatello, and they became serious, even living in a townhouse together. Meanwhile, we know Meghan met Harry in 2016, potentially causing their sudden breakup with Corey in May that year. So was Harry the cause of the end of Vitatello and Meghan, or was it something else? When questioned, Corey reported he couldn't comment on the situation. But let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. With that concludes today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and click that bell to get notified whenever we post a new video. I've been your host, Shantae, and we will see you in the next video.